Hello everyone, welcome to AS online class and this is Narendra. One more good news, you can see that there is a big notification, that is the Ssc-Mts, and the number of vacancies are 8,300 plus. So let's know everything about this notification before you apply for this. Now here is the first information, and that you can see here that the for MTS multitasking staff, that is 4,887 exactly as per the notification. And Havaldar notification, you also know every year it comes together, MTS as well as Havaldar notification. So that 3,439, and the total vacancies are 8,326 exactly as mentioned in the notification. So it's a very good news. Let's move on. What are the things we are have to take care? That important dates. So the date of application starts on 27th of June to 31st of July. That means the last date to apply for this job is 31st of July, the last date, and the beginning date 27th of June onwards. Come on, the exam date. So we are obviously concerned when the exams will be somewhere in between November and October as per the notification. That means it could be either at the end of November or the beginning of October. So moving on to the next information, that is who are eligible for this exam. Who are? So let's check this one. That is the first criteria is the age criteria, and that to look at the date given here, 1st of August 2024. As per that date, the age will be calculated, and for MTS it is given as 18 years to 25 years, whereas for Havaldar it is given as 18 years to 27 years. Now, if you may have a confusion whether you are falling under this bracket or not, for that a very specific dates are mentioned. The date of birth should be from 2nd of August 1999 to 1st of August 2006. Your date of birth, if falls from this date to this date, both the dates are inclusive. That means including 2nd of August 99 is included, and from there onwards up to 1st of August 2006. So if your date of birth falls under this, you are eligible to apply for this. Coming to the second one, that is about Havaldar, as the initial date is same 18 years, but the end year is 27 years of age. That means here it is same, that is 2nd of August 1997 onwards. Okay, 1997 onwards. Very good. Can you notice that? From 1st of August 2006. So if your age is falling from here to here, both the dates are inclusive. Remember that part. Okay. So about the relaxations, you know, the 5 years and 3 years in case of SC/ST 5 years, and in case of OBC 3 years. For economic backward class and other things is there in the notification. I am not discussing that part over here. Now let's move on. What is the eligibility criteria which comes? The two important thing, one is age, the other one is education qualification. So what is that education qualification they are looking for? The first thing is the education qualification should be as on 1st of August 2024, as in case of date of birth. The same thing is the education qualification should be within this date, not after that. And what is that? It's a very simple one line qualification here, that is metric pass. Any percentage limitation that in metric you should have 60%, 50%, anything? No, it's simply metric pass. That's what the education qualification and the age. These are the only two things are required to apply for this post. So, moving to the next question you must be having in your mind, that is, what is the selection process? So, in the selection process there will be a written examination. In case of MTS multitasking, you will be having only single written exam, and that too objective computer based exam. If you are applying for Havildar also, then you will have some physical test. I will be showing you that, do not worry for that. So, here you have that MTS computer based examination. What comes, how many questions will be there, just hold on, everything will be discussed here. Now, coming to an Havildar, the whatever computer based test is there, the same test will be there here also, those who are applying for Havildar. These two tests will be same, but in addition to that, you can see that the physical, we call it as PET, physical efficiency test, or we call it as PST, physical standard test. So, this additional test is there, those who are applying for Havildar. Now, moving on to the next one, you must be thinking, well, while I was talking about this slide, that is computer based examination. What is that computer based examination? So, the detail is over here, my dear friends. You can see that the part section 1 is there and section 2 is there. In the section 1, there are numerical ability or mathematical ability, and the second paper is a reasoning ability, that is in section 1. In section 2, general awareness, season 2, I am not saying section, season 2, general awareness and the English language test, including comprehension, that is part of the English. So, this is what the whole examination in the two session. One session, the first session is quant and reasoning, and the second session is the English and general awareness. Coming to the marks and number of questions. So, here in the session 1, numerical ability, 20 questions and 40 marks, right my dear friends. When it comes to reasoning, you can see that the same 20 question, but the marks is 60 marks. Good, more number of questions are marks per question is there in reasoning when I compare to quantity aptitude. And coming to this general awareness and English part. So, general awareness, you can see that 25 questions and 75 marks. That means that each question carries 3 marks. Okay. So, is the case of English, that is 25 questions and the number of marks is 75. This is what the exam pattern is. That means the total number of questions are 90. You can see that in the session 1, each quantity aptitude and reasoning 20 questions, that is 40, and coming to session 2, that is general awareness and English language, where 25 questions, so that is 50, and 50 plus 40, the total number of questions are 90. And coming to the score, if you add up the score, the total marks is 250. And what about the time? How much time you will get for writing the exam? So, here in session 1, you will be getting 45 minutes, and session 2, you will be getting 45 minutes. Let me clarify one more thing, and that is sectional timing is there. In session 1, 45 minutes. That means if you computer got open, you do not have a choice to directly get into session 2. So, you have to stay there in this section for 45 minutes, and once 45 minutes over, then even you can't stay on the same screen for even 1 second, because the screen will automatically change and switch over to session 2, and then you can start writing the session 2, and there also you will have 45 minutes. That means I can say session 1 and session 2, session timing is there 45 minutes, and here again 45 minutes. Hope you understood what I said, and then the total timing is 1.5 hour, that is 90 minutes. And these are the subjective comes. Now, you still may have a doubt for some of you that what comes in quantitative aptitude, what comes in English. So, we will also see that part. Here you can see that before that, let me tell you the language of the exam. The language of the exam will be these two languages, the Hindi and English, and other than that, there are 13 languages are there, the people can choose any one of them, right. The paper will be, that means, in 3 languages. One is in English, the other one is in Hindi, and the other one is on any one of these 13 languages. You can see that all the popular languages there, like Assami, Assami, those who are from Bengal, Bengali, Gujarat and Kannada and so on so forth. Even Marathi is there, Telugu is there, Urdu is there, Tamil is there, Punjabi, Odisha and Manipuri is there. So, these all are the languages. The third place. Now, you can't choose the 2 languages. You have to either choose English or choose Hindi or choose any one of these language. Okay. Moving forward, my dear friends, that as I said that you must be thinking what will come in the quantitative aptitude. How many questions from quantitative aptitude? 20 questions from this section. So, all the things which comes in the all competitive examinations, the same thing will be there, but for your clarifications, I noted down here the integer and whole number, which is the part of the number system, which we started reading on the 4th, 5th standard. Now, LCM and HCF and decimal and fraction, again the part of number system, and the relationship between the numbers and fundamental arithmetic. Did you notice this word? Fundamental arithmetic. They are not talking about the advanced arithmetic, fundamental basic arithmetic. Okay. Now, coming to in the arithmetic, you will find the percentage chapter, ratio, proportion, work, time and work, and then direct and inverse proportion, that is also ratio proportion part, and the average, simple interest and compound interest will also be there, right, and the profit and loss and discount. And here it comes the area and perimeter, that is mensuration, and geometric figure. Okay, area and perimeter we work out on the geometric figure only. So, here it is a chapter called mensuration, and coming over here time and distance or distance and time, in whatever way you call it, and the last part is the line and angle, which is a geometry part. So, very fundamental question comes from there. So, that is what about the syllabus of quantitative aptitude. Now, we will moving on to the reasoning part, that what will come in the reasoning. Okay, out of 20 questions you are getting how many marks over there? 70 marks over there. So, look at this one, the alpha numerical series, coding and decoding, which is there in every competitive exam, job competitive exams. Analogy and classification, which is basic part of reasoning. Following directions, the direction chapter itself is one chapter, and similarity, that is analogy, and differences, that is classification. Okay, jumbling. So, there is the very small jumbling questions will be there. If you are joining in our class, you will come to know our pre-recorded course, you will come to know each and everything in detail. Now, coming to the next one, the problem solving and the analysis. This is again the reasoning part, and the non-verbal reasoning. Non-verbal reasoning means the figures are rotating in a particular way. So, I am not giving the detailed discussions about the each chapter, or else my introduction part will got delayed. Now, the age calculation, that comes on the ratio proportion, and the calendar and clocks. So, these are the syllabus about reasoning. Now, comes to see what comes in general awareness. In the general awareness, usually the social study, when we say the social study, we are talking about the history, geography, art and culture, and civic, economy, all the things which you have learned up to 10th standard. The level will be up to that, clearly mentioned in the notifications. I copied from notification here. Now, the general science Obviously, science and technology is part of many examination. Here you will get the very basic questions on general science about the biology, chemistry and physics, very easy questions. Now, environmental study up to the 10th standard, very specifically written in the notification. Now, let us see what comes in English. So, here English, every examination vocabulary is there, so only the level changes. So, the grammar part will be there, sentence structure will be there, and then synonyms and antonyms will be there. And coming to the next one, antonyms is also there over here, and the correct uses of the word will also be there. And comprehension, English comprehension we used to write in the school days also, right? So, that will be there about English. Now, coming to the other area, that is physical efficiency test. So, I think we have discussed the English and general awareness, which comes in session 2, okay, and reasoning and quant, which comes in session 1. So, combined timing of each session is 45 minutes. Coming to the next one here, those who are applying for Havaldar, for them there is a test, physical efficiency test is there. What includes in that? So, that also very clearly mentioned that walking how many meters? 1600 meters in 15 minutes. So, that is the parameter they look for. In case of female, then it is 1 kilometer in 20 minutes. 1 kilometer means 1000 meters, right? 1000 meters in 20 minutes. Okay, different parameter is there for male and female. And coming to the PST, which we are talking about, physical standard states. So, what they look for? A minimum of height, the minimum of chest and all, which is mentioned over there, that is height. Criteria of height 157.5 centimeter. This is about the male, and then chest, you can see that some parameter will be there in the case of Havaldar, and about female, the different parameter is there. Right, I am not reading out, you will get that after, below this video you will get one attachment, the entire notification, the original notification. So, I request you, after watching the video, download it, you can read all the things in a very detailed way. Moving on to the next part over here, how do you apply it? Okay, Narendra, everything we have seen, the number of vacancies, the syllabus, the date of examinations and many things, the very simple way to apply it. And what is that? Just go for the Ssc website. This one is an Ssc website is there, and once you visit there, the website itself is self-explanatory. It itself will indicating you what you need to do next, what you need to do next. So, visit this website, and what is the date? From 27th of July to what was the last date? I think 28th of 31st, 31st of October. This was the last date, I think. So, before that, well before the last date time, please visit the website, and there is an 100 rupees charge is there. For SC and ST category, there is no charge for application, but for other category, there is 100 rupees charge. That's what the information about this notification, my dear friends. For any query, you can post your query below this video in the comment box, and we will respond to you. With this, thank you very much and wishing you all the best to all of you.